What is up, guys? Cole Townsend here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a bunch of things actually. First off, the truck has an engine code and it's for the evap system. I did a bunch of research and there's one solution that doesn't require me to buy a new part, which is there may be an exhaust leak, which I know there is because there's a broken bolt that goes from the header to the mid pipe area right over here, and somewhere in there's a broken bolt, and I think there's another exhaust leak too because one of the hangers broke off. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna fix those two things, and then after that we actually might do the other thing first. On the BMW, we're missing some of the hardware for the body kit because I never bought it. I just never really had it, so we didn't put it on. And we got tow hooks because this car is going to be going to hopefully be my competition car because I want to compete next year. And in order to do that, I need tow hooks, front and rear, and I also need to get some other things like fire extinguisher, door bars, and yeah. But I might just do a full cage. So I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to build the cage myself, but it's also a big safety thing, so we'll decide later. But here are our tow hooks that we got. They just thread into the factory tow points, and we will just mount those up. So we might get to this in this video. If not, we'll get to it in the next video. It's not that hard to do. Pretty simple. But for now, let's get it taking the exhaust off, and we're going to weld it up. We went from taking off just the one section of exhaust to taking off now the header, because one of the bolts that holds the header on the header to the mid pipe is broken, and I tried to take the other bolt off and that bolt broke too. So I'm stoked. And also when I'm working under here, the long travel kit, you gotta always keep it greased, and I didn't really wipe it off last time. The excess grease came out, and so every time I get down there, I swear it gets all over me, like everywhere. Like somehow it ended up on my face. I don't even know, but I guess it's part of being a YouTube mechanic, you know. So we're trying to get the header off. It's actually decently easy so far. And I kind of hesitate to say that because now it means it's probably gonna get hard. But on that car, the BMW, impossible getting the header on when it's in the car. It's so hard. So hopefully this will be a little easier. But we'll see. We're almost done. We have half the bolts out. There's only 6. And then we'll pull the header out, cut those bolts out, and either weld on new studs or something. Okay guys, I have come to the conclusion I am not getting that header out. That thing, it does not want to budge. Like, it is solid in there. It moves a little bit, but I can't get it out. Everything's unbolted. And I got the mid-pipe out. Mid-pipe's good. But where this flange connects, you can kind of see how it's dark on this side. That's because this was broken. So we're going to go under there with the cutoff wheel and then cut these studs that are, this one just broke, that one was broken, and I think we'll cut them flat, try and drill them out. If they don't drill out, then we'll just weld on new studs onto there. So that's the plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but who knows? I don't know how to do this stuff, so let's do it. As you know, I always call myself a YouTube mechanic. I said everything was disconnected. There actually was one bolt that wasn't. The bolt that held this, there's a bracket that holds like actual like header to support it, and there was a bolt holding that bracket up top. And I thought because I took the bracket off down here that it would be enough to like move it, but I guess it was like actually like had a lot of pressure, like spring pressure, up against this. So I took that bracket off and header came out really easily. So I kind of messed up right here when I was cutting this bolt, so now there's a little bit of groove there. So we're gonna have to RTV this to get it to seal again, but that's fine. I'll probably RTV it anyways just to make sure it does seal. But now, after we broke a freaking drill bit in there, we're gonna have to figure out a way to like tap that bit out from this side maybe. I didn't really hit it in there or get it in there that good, so hopefully we can get that out, and then we'll drill this out. Tim's here, and yeah, get this done. So we just got back from the store. We got the truck, or we got some bolts. Some new bolts for the exhaust to go back together. I didn't get RTV, crap. Gotta think of a way to RTV this. We're doing, I maybe not RTV it. Maybe I just send it, it might work. I think I'm just gonna send it, and then if it doesn't seal, I'll just take it off, because all I need to do then is just unbolt the flange. It's not taking everything apart. But yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead, drill this out, and get those big enough so that we can get the new bolts in, and then put this back on the truck, and then get on to work on the BMW. So let's do some stuff. So we got these holes drilled out here, so this bolt goes in and out nice and easy. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw our header back on the car. It is covered in like dirt, like right there I cleaned it to just see how much, like how thick this is. There's a solid like a few millimeters of mud just built up on these. It's kind of disgusting. I would clean them, but nah, too much work. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, throw these back onto the truck, and then put the rest of the exhaust over there back in. And once we put everything back in, hopefully it doesn't leak. And we'll clear the engine code with my code reader. And if it comes back, that means that we have to buy the actual part that the code says is broken. But a lot of people say that it's just because you have a exhaust leak, which I had a big exhaust leak right before the cat. So, and right before the OBD2, or the second sensor. I forget what it's called, but before the second sensor, OBD sensor? I don't know. Okay guys, so we gotta get that header up in there. It's super simple. It'd be a lot easier if I had a second hand, but you don't always get what you ask for, so yeah. Okay, so we just got the header on, and now we're putting this guy attaching to the header. And always, guys, put new bolts in your stuff, because next time we take it out, it'll be a lot easier. And also put zinc coated, but I don't have the money for that, so we gotta go with budget, just coated. So yeah, let's get this all together. Howdy folks, coming to you from the inside of the Smurf Runners fender wall, bolting on the header. This is the very comfortable accommodations. I think I'm gonna rent it out. It's probably big enough. About the size of your apartment in Seattle. But yeah, we're almost done, guys. Then we're gonna wrap it up, and hopefully that car will work. So, if you haven't seen my body kit install video with the hardware, this is what I use. It's some like Allen wrench bolts, and these are called well nuts. And it's like a rubber like insert that pinches together on the back side of your panel to like hold the body kit on, and it makes it super easy. So you can just use a drill to take your panel off, and like I literally took all these out in like 30 seconds. So it's great, but super simple. You just screw these in, and then your panel is on. But it's pretty easy, and also it looks a lot better than having rivets on there. So okay guys, so we got the tow hook on up here, so that's like, you can move it up if you want to tow it. I'm gonna leave it down like that. It looks kind of cool. I got it to be super flush, like the hole I drilled. And in here we have no more engine code. I think you guys can see that up there, which is sweet, because I've had that engine code on for like a year. So yeah, something's making a noise in there, but it's fine because there's no engine code. So if there's no engine code, your engine's probably fine.
Probably.
But yeah, I had Tim to help me get the exhaust in. We got the exhaust all fixed. Now we're sitting in the garage with the garage door closed, truck running, just make sure the code doesn't come back on, you know. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.